As our project, we've made a game that is a mix of geolocation and MMORPG based in fantasy world. We noticed that there are not very much games in markets that is based on geolocation right now. Also, the second problem is that people these days don't really know their cities too well.
So to fill that niche, we decided to create an almost usual MMORPG, but based on real life map with real-time gameplay, based on simple and catchy turn combats, and that a player would have to go out of his house in order to encounter a monster.
As for the money, we are aiming for a freemium model with ads removed by a one-time payment and in-app purchases for small items. Later on, we want to find some partnerships with event organizers and brands so that they can establish their presence in our game.
Our target market are obviously fantasy lovers and gamers, especially RPG players. We also like to address people who commute often and are bored while they route to work or school, but also geocachers and players of Ingress, which is the most popular geolocation-based game nowadays.
We based our analysis of the market on statistics of Ingress published by Niantic Labs in the last few months. We decided that our target user base should, in the next few years, should be about 200,000 players. We think we can make it.
As for validation, we decided to create initial alpha tests that will include up to 100 participants, but also beta tests that will include up to 1,000 participants. And we plan on improve our game based on feedback we receive from them via comments and polls, so that we can address their needs properly and improve what needs to be improved actually in our game, not what we think that needs to be improved.
We will be looking for partnerships with event organizers, for example, fantasy fan conventions, and brands such as maybe fast food chains, because they could so that we could put them in our game, basically.
Our next steps will be gathering more feedback from our test groups. Then we add more features